Lord as always be well praised.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakalash.
We're also going to give up homage to the apostles and those of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. We're around here another week. Okay? Prophesy the downfall of the spiritual kingdom. And just I'll say this, we got this whole trend going on called black fatigue. Okay? And pretty much, give real quick how the scriptures say, Lord, stand up, fight against another. Alright, get also Matthew 24 chapter, because that actually goes into the ethnos, which goes into your ethnicity. Alright? But yeah, so you have a lot of these so-called white people and other nations too, but Esau, Edom in particular, they're using this term called black fatigue. All right, and the reason why is because
on God,
whether it be here, here in America, out there in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, etc. You got all these migrants coming in, right? And acting a goddamn fool. Acting the goddamn man. But it's like that's who we are. Goddamn. Yeah, what are they, like bees or something? That little ass body, goddamn, those things flying.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what up, man?
But yeah, you got all these, basically these YNs and these niggers, bro, coming into these different countries here in America and just causing, chaos and havoc, man. We all see it every day. We're around it. So now you got Esau mad, and basically, I'll say this, the monster that he created, all right? That's all leading to what? Race war. And you just, the elder brother Kawal just posted that video out there, what was it, in the Atlanta area. We had these KKK Klansmen, all right? Did they kill some chicks? Or did they chase them? Or what were they doing? I forgot.
What happened, they ended up moving to the hood. I believe they ended up getting deleted by the YU.
Okay. Yep, so, hey, things are happening, man. Okay? You see, E is going to blame Jakes, all right, for, all the problems that he's basically created. You're the problem. He's coming into your neighborhood, trying to, beat you up, break your women, whatever, beat you. But they get deleted, now all of a sudden, Jake's the problem. See? All right, but really, like I said earlier, man, black fatigue really is equals Edomite fatigue. Because really, it started getting with Salaki. Before we start, can we get the problem where it says the wicked seduces his neighbor? Get that real quick. Because really, Esau can't blame our people, 100%. All right? He's got to deal with accountability. Like I said, you're the one who created these YNs. Okay? You must have subdued hardcore slavery, then the feminine, feminine Slovakia, the whole feminine era, okay? Feminism era, Slovakia. Messed up our people. The man's out of the household, the woman is on Section 8, right? Taking care of the kids. And this is what, this is, what, the outcome of everything, Slovakia. Yeah, get a little weight on that. Well, get that proverb that says, the way the wicked seduces his neighbor.
It's Proverb 12.
One of the last verses, right?
I got it right here. This is the book of Proverbs 12 and 26. It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces him.
Exactly, okay? Our people have been seduced by the wicked. Even though we're better, but since we're at the bottom, our people follow the ways of Esau, Edom. Okay? Hey, because really, black culture is Edomite culture. Because they love to murder, they love to steal. They're dirty. You deal with these Edomites, right? Go to what? West Virginia. Let's see how their homes are. You go to these rural areas where these Edomites out there, trampling it, whatever, right? And bro, then you're like, what the hell? You live in this thing? Trailer house all fucking caving in, fucking just, what is it, bikes everywhere, fucking 2x4s, plywood. You're like, what the fuck is going on? No?
Right here next to the house.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And it's shit. The reason why, their neighborhoods look good is because they got the money to hire Jake and these other nations to basically, clean up after them. You think they're doing the landscaping? You think they're, cleaning inside of their house? So on and so forth?
I don't think it's
No.
too close. I'm not.
All right, but, is there any more there? But, yeah, go back to the, let's get straight to the point. And also that Matthews 2.
This is the book of 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
So you're going to see all type of clashes happen. One of the clashes is going to be race wars. All right? Like I said, man, I don't blame these Edomites. Jake's out of fucking control, man. Especially this younger generation. All right? All they know how to do is smoke dope, wear a shiesty, and do smash and grabs. Okay? That's what they're programmed to do. And listen to fucking, was it Little Uzi Vert and what else, man? I don't know these youngins, bro.
All these youngins listen to say Chicago niggas and do drills. I don't even know these niggas. There's so many new niggas because I mean like we pushing that shit, man. I mean like we quick to push that on Jake and what? We saw even a certain kind of white man putting guns in your neighborhood, putting switches and guns in your neighborhood. Then say, look at them, they killing each other. They causing this and that and third. The other brother not exactly pointing to. Nigga, Esau, you created this. Now you're mad at the Frankenstein. Now you're mad at being your ass. Cause it happened.
This is the book of Jeremiah 20:21. Yet I have planted thee it's like it says, yet I have planted thee a noble vine, hopefully a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Right, so what? The Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments to ultimately be what? Holy and separate from these other nations. But what? We act like the nations, if not worse.
Oh yeah, Jake takes it above and beyond, man. But yeah, these heathens do nigger as shit too, man. But Jake, man, I mean, bro, it's unreal sometimes. He's like, God damn. When you see a faggot, you know what I'm saying? Like an Edomite faggot, yeah, they get down, they do their thing. When you see a Jake faggot, come on, bro. Go watch it. Come on, man. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Go, I'm here. You go to fucking Boys Town. Alright? So go to Boys Town at fucking 12 a.m., okay? On a Saturday night during the summertime. And look at these fucking blacks and Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. The faggots. You know what I'm saying? They're out of control, man.
Funny you say that. Funny you say that. Funny though, but my professor going in expecting this fucking tomorrow. And I remember that night. I came up, I had to go to that fucking place, man. All in there with fucking all the shirts on, all fucking this. Like the fuck said, Jake, all in there. These places just fucking, you know what I'm saying? They want to fucking be respectful.
Oh, you don't, man. That's why every time I know if there's a sodomite making or being a waiter, nah, I'm done. Nope. They're not touching my shit. If they get into all this freaky shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's some vile stuff.
Proverbs 30 and 11 it reads, there is a generation that curses their father and doeth not bless their mother. Right, this generation, man, they don't, it clearly tells you, love their father and your mother, man. These days should be numbered, all right? This is a commandment that we should love our parents, right? Ultimately, our Heavenly Father, man, all right? And guess what? This generation right here, this generation is gone because the earth is exceedingly polluted with wickedness, man. More and more and more. That much more until the heights is filled up. And guess what? The Lord is going to shut this shit down. He's about to shut this shit down, man. Have your fun. I think the Elder Mount, we did a video last week. He said, go out and have fun and go take a vacation, go to town.
Yeah.
But it's hurry up back, though. You know, it's over.
There's Matthew 24 and 6. It says that ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Exactly. I believe that word for nation is ethnos, if I'm not mistaken. It goes into ethnicity. I believe that's the exact word. I don't have my. I don't have it in this one, so you can definitely check it. Let it real quick. All right. You see? So there's literally going to be race wars, okay? And then you're going to have these kingdoms clash too at some point. You're going to have Russia versus, America. Iran versus, Israel, so on and so forth. That's what's coming in these, latter days. Okay.
Yep. This is for the G1484 ethnos. It says a tribe, nation, people, or a group of people.
Yep. So basically, your ethnicity, who you are, and you see it, man. You see it all the time, man. Especially on these comment boards. Really, these comment boards are just like a prelude to what's going to happen, Exactly.
It's the book of Zechariah 9 and 13. When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and make thee the sword of a mighty man. All right, that's exactly what's getting ready to what's going to happen. The Lord is going to what? We're in the southern and northern kingdom, got these 2/3, and ultimately what? The Lord is going to raise these Edomites up, and it's going to be a race around.
Yeah, exactly. And it has to happen. That's the thing. It has to happen.
You
The
know
Lord
what?
said it was going to. Okay? You see? So be prepared, all right? Because you gotta say that, for us, man. You gotta be prepared for these things. Because, like I told you, when I was in my neighborhood, bro, there was just some random people just driving a whip, living crazy, cruising. I see this dude just literally out of his window, just had his hand out like this, bro. Hell, Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Losing it, bro. Because it's funny, these lower level Edomites, instead of looking at their leaders of their nation, right? And pointing the finger at them, really that's the issue for them. Why? Look, your elites of your nation didn't break you off a piece of the pie, you know what I'm saying? So you're getting screwed by them. But what they're doing is blaming it on all these fucking blacks, these Venezuelans, these Mexicans, these Arabs, you know what I'm saying? Indians, it's all them. White power, you know what I'm saying? That's the spirit that they're in, right?
Warriors did it.
You know? But they really hate you for it, because that goes back to the two nations are in thy womb. Look, Esau had that perpetual hatred for you, Jakes. He hates you, started off with Jacob, on down to people, etc. You know what I'm saying? More than 17.
See what the president just did, right? He set up a trap. These guys are all together. He set up a trap. Bush opened up the door, and then Trump slammed it right behind him. Shut the door, trap. Join the kingdom, right? And now, what is Trump doing? Send them to fucking prison from islands and shit, man, right? And on top of that, just let refugees from fucking Afghanistan, but when you see this kind of shit, you don't get raised by it, man. All right? Watch these little videos and see these little clips of this, you know what I'm saying?
Then fine. But I definitely
Guess what, man? That rage is raging up, man. That shit is boiling to the top, man. The Northern Kingdom are fucking pissed off with that shit.
I don't know if y'all know, I believe it was in Purge Anarchy, how they was talking about other countries coming to America that I was in Purge, the same thing is going to happen, man, because when they do these predictive programming within these different groups and things like that, man, I believe it was either purge and after a purge election year, one of those two. But
And that's funny. They'll tell, so it's funny because all these people are fleeing to America, right? To seek refuge. You know what I'm saying? Refuge. Excuse me. Seek refuge, right? Because Venezuela, right? For the past 10 years, that country has just been in despair. It's just been destroyed, right? You look at different parts of Africa, things all messed up over there. So they're fleeing to America. The islands, so on and so forth. That's why people are coming to America. And really, it's starting with the American Edomite, these other Edomites, they're the ones who have caused those problems in the land. And now they're saying that you're a problem for coming to their home, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And taking jobs, women, whatever. Like you're the one who started this from the get-go. You're the one. But then it's okay for your people to come over when they're, in distress. You're wrong, but you're okay.
Ultimately, what you did was you did part
bad one enough.
Man, I don't know why. It's like every time it's like camp day, it's got to be the windiest day too. It's fucking weird as shit. But yeah, the point being though is, this is all, it was like stirring up the pot. You know what I'm saying? That's how you said. I'm sure I see it personally, but I'm sure when you look at comic boards, all these, Hispanic tribes are talking shit.
Wait, but if you add in body
But
armor,
yeah, this shit.
what is body armor? Body armor is like contract the Gatorade, but like no.
It's just hanging out, but this supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? Just fall back and like,
That goes.
really got more.
Shit, we got hoodies on.
Fucking shit. You gotta think about it. It's like 70, what, maybe 5. And all these bras got bikinis on, titties flying everywhere. Fucking good, the little bagels on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
White beaters, whatever they're called.
Yeah, little tank tops on, none wonders,
Shit's madness, bro.
Shit, just like E, man. It's fucking hypocrisy. These hoes want you to look good. Then they get mad and then fake mad. But then, man, we don't look good. That's that American shit. Straight hypocrisy, straight double standards. The world don't feel like that. That's why this place is
Shit's fucking wrong. That's fucking. But see, you know what, man? Exactly. She's a demon, man. I gotta say this, man. That's why, hey, you women, man. This is why you can't find fucking good men.
Right.
This is why fucking men run through you.
Yep.
Because you're a fucking hoe, man. I don't care. I'm calling this shit out, man. All you fucking women are hoes out here. But then I'm supposed to respect you? No, man. Alright? Pump and dump. That's the spirit that you're in, so fuck it. We're in that spirit too. Then you all wonder, where the good men at? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. And then for you fucking men out there, quit being so fucking simple. You be simple, next thing you know, you're gonna be like Casey's husband. Okay? Finding out that your wife has been golden showered, fucking glazed. What else, man? All sorts of vile shit that's coming out. Shit all, I had sores all over my mouth after my freak off. Yeah, because you're probably licking, fucking ass.
you know that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they are. You know they
You
are.
fucking got all these fluids in your mouth.
Yeah.
Man,
At once,
come on, bro.
one woman that the 100 dudes in one day, and then she was crying. The bitch was crying. She said, I'm just so mad that I couldn't make all of them finish. That's what the bitch was crying about.
Hey, man.
Fucking madness, bro. And that's why men don't respect you hoes, bro. Fuck out of here. Because you know what it is? Esau got this world all messed up. These women are trying to be men, because men are supposed to dominate multiple women, man. But see, if a man fucks, 20 fucking bitches, right? He's got 20 bras on the rotation. He's a bigot. He's a womanizer, a misogynist. But then when a woman does it, oh, she's liberated.
Yeah.
No, you're a fucking hoe, man. And we're gonna call it out. And you're gonna talk, well, that's double standard. Look, you're a woman. I'm a man. We're two different, you know what I'm saying, entities. Hey, look, it's not my fault that I'm a man. Take that up with the Lord. We have two different purposes here.
Right. Motherfucker don't get mad at an 18-year-old because it can't go 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Nigga ain't a Mustang.
Exactly.
Two completely different operations. You treat it completely differently.
But at the end of the day, that's what I wanted to say. Hey, you women, you're gonna have to deal with this because when society collapses, that carousel is gonna ride you. You know? For the longest day, you've been riding the cock carousel, all picky, like, oh, fuck him, not him. Yeah, he's cool. No, man, hey, everybody's gonna be fucking riding you. And you're gonna die, man, from getting fucked so much. Yeah, like Diddy, right? They had fucking 96-hour freak offs. Wow. Yeah, expect a 96-hour freak off, man. Fucking off meth, that's how they get it. Real talk. Because that's the only way you can freak off for like days like that. You have to be on fucking meth, bro. Frank. Hardcore Frank, bro. What you got, Rob?
This is the book of Isaiah 13 to 16. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Right.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Whoa.
And this is the times that we're coming into, man. Hey, you know, it was going
That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible.
It was supposed that it was a storm that happened 2 days ago. Electricity went out. Hey, experienced that, but hey, with the months on end, man, electricity being out. Hey, these men out here, the prisons being open. A lot of these niggas go rape these hoes.
Shit, even the dudes that are out, man.
Yeah.
This society is over-sexualized but under-sexed, okay? Because look, you hoes fuck the same maybe like 20% of dudes.
Yep.
So the other 80 has had their dick in their hand for how long?
Right.
Hey, what do you say in the perch? Diego wants his. All right.
No money, no food. And what I told nigga Booty what he said nigga Booty was more important than water.
Damn.
Like that nigga said, he said when you in there, you ain't thinking about food, you thinking about ass. Like what?
Hey, they said shit. They said in that movie The Domestics, he called that bitch commodity. Now you women are gonna realize you're commodity. Yeah, a lot of you ain't gonna like your master, but very soon, the one that's over you. These dudes are about to use you do some sick freaky shit. Well, the good guys had. Too late, bitch.
It's 1 Timothy 5 and 6 it reads, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You know, yeah, she's dead already, man. All right. Mainly because, you know, she's supposed to be quiet, man. She's supposed to have a humble spirit, man. These women don't have a humble bone in their fucking bodies, man. They are after everything that they can get. They say they want a good man. They say, what is that good man? He has to be 6'6", right? The 3 6s. Did you just ask for the devil? Every time they make a fucking turn, it's a wrong turn. Every time they make a choice, it's a wrong choice, man. The woman wasn't given it the understanding for knowledge and wisdom, man. That's not for her to do.
You said Lord deprived her of wisdom.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even guys in the world know that women are fucking retarded, bro. Like, I'll say this, like I told my woman, I was like, yeah, you're smart, like, you know, she knows. I said, you have no wisdom.
Where does she learn it from? She said, we talked about it earlier. You know, when we go to school, this is what they're big for. To sit the fuck down and listen to, you know,
And what's so funny about women, right? They'll say that they don't want to listen to their husband, but you sure listen to your fucking boss.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You still take away. At the end of the day, a woman still takes order from a man, whether they like it or not, man. Whether they even know it or not. A man is telling you what to fucking do.
He's giving you your paycheck and your job. Shit, I don't need a man. Who the fuck gave me your paycheck and your job?
Exactly.
Bitch.
See, these women are fucking just gone and through. Especially she's fucking black. Gotta mention that. You know, second place is the fucking Latin bitches. They don't know what the hell is going on. All they're worried about is a Beyonce concert. What else? What else? Fucking sexy red. When's the next time I can twerk on a fucking bus? You know what I'm saying?
Truck on top of SUV and fall off and get hit by a fire.
Get hit by what?
Fire truck, my brother. Reed.
Look, I'm stepping up on the ring and hit my knee on one of them motherfuckers, man. That motherfucker, like hell done came down on me, on my knee. So I'm like, this bitch got hit by a fire truck, bro. I said she fell off a car. You talking about judgment? I don't know what this bitch did though, but
People was mocking in the comment section. They say, I hope the fire truck okay. Just, hey, these bitches ain't nothing but a mockery, man. Well, the black woman is nothing but a joke, man.
the statue, the 12-foot statue.
Yeah, it's been everywhere. All of a sudden, they were like 4, 5, 6 of them popped up worldwide. Like just some fucking big shirtless.
Yep.
Fucking black women, man. Fucking black women, man. What the fuck has she accomplished? What? Topping abortions, topping baby daddies,
Ruining her family.
topping ruining her family, divorces.
Stop! Stop!
You saw it? Yeah, like this to this day, like shit, man.
Could have ran under.
This is America. But yeah, man, that's what the black woman has accomplished, bro. Top tier wickedness. Nothing positive, man. I mean, hey, because it's funny, especially these older ones, man. They be saying, oh, why the younger generation so disrespectful and this and that, and why can't we get our shit together? Shit, because you would have started it. Just Rollin' those during like the 70s and 80s, whatever, that's when they really got that power to kick out the men, get the food stamps, the Section 8, all that shit. You accepted it. You accepted the deal with the devil. Now you're mad that there's YNs everywhere in your neighborhood. Everyone's a faggot. The fucking these fucking black bitches are, bro. They're more fucking manly and wild than these YNs now. They'll sit there and get into a brawl with 50 of them.
Yeah.
You see it all the fucking time, bro, on the internet. And it's funny because the internet's putting you people on fucking blast. You can't hide it. It's there, boom. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok Live, boom. On the internet forever. Everyone's reposting it, sharing it, through. You got it, right?
This is the book of Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. It says, give ear unto my speech. What is the speech? The words of Yahweh Shem Shah. Hey, because what this society is about to shut down. You know, hey, 911 is not going to be available in that day, man. And we're approaching it. Hey, we're not approaching those days. We're in those times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in 2nd Ezra 15, 16. You know, the different scriptures, where it talks about the end time prophecies, right? We're in it right now. It's just not at its peak. That's it. Because you're talking about 911 going away. Certain areas in the U.S., after a certain time frame, right? They literally have no 911, especially if you're in those rural areas. You had that one woman, she's calling like, oh good, my ex-husband or whatever is coming. Let the doors be in. What did she say? There's no police available. Can you call somebody else? Yeah.
You want me to stay on the phone with you?
Yeah, if you want me to stay on the phone with you. Come on, bro, through. All right? See?
Okay. He needs to hold a hand.
It says, verse 10, it says,
So like, this is what's happening, but it's gonna keep it escalating and expanding. It's like a virus, you know what I'm saying? Starts here and it just slowly expands. Next thing you know, it's gonna be in major cities like Chicago. Through. Hey, people don't want to be a cop. Shit, these cops try to do their job. Next thing you know, they're getting put on trial, okay, and they're going to jail. So what the fuck's the point of being a cop? Okay? So anarchy is pretty much here, man. You see, but you got it, bro.
Isaiah 32:10, it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vengeance shall fail.
Many days and years. You women have been getting hit hard, man, these past several years. Hey, they just said the so-called black woman, okay, is getting hit the hardest with job losses right now.
That's right.
And they're saying it's because of DEI and the water, man. Because who wants to deal with some fucking black bitch, bro? Okay? She's in customer service giving you a fucking attitude.
Right.
You didn't even say shit to her.
Right.
You just want to, fix your problem. She's already,
Right.
man, get that fucking bitch out of here, man.
An
No one wants to deal with her. She's a fucking animal, man. Let's treat her as one. All right? Exactly. Exactly. That's what the Lord's gonna do. Euthanize her.
And, what's that second bit? It says natural brute beast, right? Made to be taken and destroyed. And it says, verse 10, it says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Exactly. And the vintage goes into goods, supplies. And look, these tariffs, they're gonna start hitting you real hard in the next few months. It's like the when they had the shipping crisis a couple years ago. They were talking about it all. We're having all these issues in the Suez Canal, blah 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 blah. It didn't hit initially. It was months down the line where people started really feeling it. Where you couldn't get your package. It took you like a month or two to get a package when it should have been there a couple days. That's why when you go to Target, you go to Jewels, Costco, Sam's Club, etc. Hey, they're I've noticed this with the stores. They're kind of structuring it different because they don't want it to look like the stores are empty. It's a move to make the people not panic.
Yeah.
See?
And I say I work with retail, I unload trucks and things like that. I just basically asked my truck driver, how is it up there? He said it's really up and down. They got to put padlocks on the doors because they stealing out the trucks.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's getting wild, man. And a couple of, what was it, a week or two ago, these different individuals who work at the ports were telling me it didn't matter if it was at the port of Seattle, Houston, Baltimore, all these, was it Long Beach? They were saying that stuff's not coming in.
Yeah. So that's what it is. And they're having these reports about and this is for the black woman right here, that the weaves and the wigs are going up in price. Trump is fucking cutting off their hair. So the Lord cut their hair off right now. What's that now? Was it? That's it right there. Yeah. But yeah, Trump's cutting their hair off right now. The Lord cut it off. The Lord cut it off initially. Now, the Lord said, "Hey, Trump, just get in and put
That shit is a fucking demon on these hoes, man. I had a little black bitch years ago.
Pause.
Say it one more time.
Years ago, just like 4-5 years ago. But man, this bitch just get paid and shit. Her birthday coming up. Keep in mind, this bitch real hair come right here.
Madness, bro.
She say, yeah, I just spent $400. I said, why you spend $400? She said, I had to get a wig. I said, why did you spend $400 on a wig? Man, every bitch I know with hair, that bitch still got a wig on.
Bro, it's like sexy red. She got long hair too, like down to here. Right? It's luscious, it's big. She still wears those wigs and weaves. That's a demon on the black woman, man. Say, then, like I always say, then it trickles down to you fucking Latin bitches too, man. Then it's always gotta be some obnoxious hair color, bro. Because they don't really like who they are. They want, I always say this, the black woman, the Puerto Rican, the Mexican woman, they want to be the white woman. Because they want to be with the fucking white man. Alright? That's fucking facts. They'll say, no, I'm not. I'm pro-black, shut up. Why are you wearing a fucking blonde wig then? Straight as can be. Dark as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Midnight, and you got the blonde fucking hair.
They had the money to bleach their skin. They do that shit.
Oh my god, hey man, it's one of them days, bro. I like this shit. It feels good, man. I'm tired of. Hey, no, our people gotta get cursed out, man.
That's right.
They need to fucking hear it. And we're a sign of your fucking of your downfall. A sign of the enemy.
Yeah. You need to get their chin checked, man. You know about it, man. We don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, you hurt your feelings and all that shit, man. Man, pow, 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 you know what I'm saying? And these words are cutting, man. These words cut you. This is what the Lord said. The brother said it a minute ago. He said, is that in the Bible? Yeah, the Lord calls you fucking hoes, dogs, bitches, all that. You damn right. The Lord cusses you bitches out. And you fucking niggas, you got YNs out too.
Nigger.
All you fucking blacks, the
Nigger.
Israelites are all fucked up, man. Judah just leading the whole tribe.
Oh yeah. You know, that's the problem, man. But that problem, that's the situation. Hey, that's why blacks get fucking cursed out the most, because they're the top tribe, too, man. You know what I'm saying? And it, trickles down to the other tribes. But all of them are all fucked up, man. Every single one of them, man. These fucking Jamaicans, man, they got a demon on bleaching their skin because you brought that out, okay? Hey, these fucking Haitians and Dominicans will kill each other even though they're brothers, all right? These fucking Mexicans, these cartel members, they slaughter like anybody and everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? The most gruesome fucking fashion. They'll sit there and you got the Guatemalans and the fucking El Salvadorians and all them. They're coming up from Central America. Of course, they got to bypass Mexico in order to get to America. And all them fucking coyotes, right? Because that's what they're called, the ones that get them up, over here. All right? They be raping all these bitches. They know they got men. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Our people are fucked up, man.
Man.
That's why the Lord's gonna kill them.
Isaiah 32:11, it says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare. It says, it gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right? Because ultimately what's coming, man, these women is not going to have any protection. You know? And because if you jump back to the time, just jump over real quick. Isaiah 32 and verse 2, it says, and that man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and they cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadows of a great rock in a weary land. Right, as Isaiah 41 says, man, 7 women shall take over 1 man. So you have to really imagine or picture how bad it's going to be that these bitches come down to the point. Like, hey, it don't even matter, man. We would choose.
It's getting to that point, man, because look, I'll say this. Women are losing jobs. They don't got room at the homeless shelters anymore. They don't have food at the food pantries like that. All your benefits are getting cut. Trump said that, man. Oh, we need to start cutting the Section 8, the WIC programs. We need to start, checking things out. Because I'll say this, a lot of our people are abusive. Now, of course, fuck Esau, you know what I'm saying? Because he's on bullshit, you know what I'm saying? All right, but Jake, like that, man, my woman told me that somebody that she was from like grammar school, high school, this shit's, bro, like get like $4,000 or $5,000 of like fucking food stamps, bro. And she doesn't even like she got kids, but it's like so she really only needs like realistically to feed her own family for a month, probably like maybe $1,500 give or take. She can sell the rest of that shit and get like 2 G's, bro, easily. Exactly. This shit is madness, bro. But this is what exactly. But this is why, I'll say that's why he's like, nah, fuck these people. Good. But then he's gonna, run with it.
Yeah. So it would be like they don't need a man, but always extra child support.
Oh yeah, they're the biggest leeches. Here's my shit. You get on their Instagram, whatever. Cash App info, Zelle. What else is there? Zelle, Cash App, Venmo,
Apple Pay.
Yeah, just straight, they call you a bum, but they're always got their hands out all the time.
Fuck out of here, man. They don't go like that. I got what
You're a lame though if you don't give it to her. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Hey, Jake is getting with the white woman, the Arab woman, the Asian woman. Fuck the black woman, man. Fuck the Puerto Rican bitch, man. Fuck the Mexicans too, man. Fuck them all. fucking read.
Proverbs 30 and 12, it reads, there is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet not washed from their filthiness, right? Hey man, these people don't want to listen to nothing, man. This generation, period. Again, on this generation, man. They have so-called black woman, you know, Israelite man and woman. Head tribe again, Judah, you know. And the worst fucking people on the planet, man. You can't fucking make this shit up, man. Embarrassment, man. We're tired of seeing our people like this, man. This is why we. This is why we come out here and push this word like this, man. What the Lord says. This is what the Lord is saying. This is not. We're not giving you our fucking opinion, because who gives a fuck about what we think, feel, or anything? We're gonna bring you what the Lord says. Again, the Lord is cussing you fucking niggas and niggas out, man. Constantly, man. All right, through the scriptures. All right.
Lamentations 4:1. How is the gold become dim? And you Israelites are the gold. How have you become dim? We read it earlier, first precept. The way of the wicked has seduced them. Our people envy the oppressor. They see him in power. Well, you know, whatever he's doing, it's got to be the right way. No, it's not. It's not. If you only knew his latter end, what's coming to him. Okay? Let me keep reading. How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out on the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, compared to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Our people have become nothing, dirt, scum. Okay? Let me keep reading. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. Okay? And our women, bro, they don't give a fuck about the kids, man. And we've all seen this shit. You've seen it, whether it be in person or, on, news clip, social media clip. You have little kids who are like 2-3 years old running around, literally in diapers, bro. No one knows where the parents are. They're like, what the hell is going on?
Fat ass diapers.
Yeah, we fucking pissing shit in them. They somehow got out. The mom's getting, banged. You know what I'm saying? Get her back blown. Gang bang. Nodding out on fucking heroin. That's what they're doing while their kids are literally 2-3 years old running the fucking streets.
There was a black bitch that left her newborn baby at the crib to go to the club.
That's fucking man.
Shit, it was a black bitch. She left her baby at the crib for 2 weeks and it died to go to Puerto Rico or some shit, or some church.
It's crazy.
And then she didn't tell nobody, tell her mama, nobody about this shit. To the neighbor calls, like, I smell, dead body, like somebody head, you know what I'm saying? And then that motherfucker was malnourished, dead for 2 weeks. And nobody knows.
Starve that bitch, man.
And the scripture tells you that the glory of a woman is what? Her hair. It should be her, at least it should be first her man, then it should be her children, but no. She don't have no understanding. It's her hair. This is her glory. She loves her hair. I got one for you.
It says the tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. Like you were just saying, huh? This bitch goes to Puerto Rico, Miami, and have a fucking, was it a hot girl summer, a little freak off with Diddy. All right? And the baby dies. She left it there for 2 weeks. Wow. That is so wicked, man. Hey, the Lord's going to destroy the majority of our women, man. Fucking good. Right.
Going around, man. Bitches celebrating their kids getting taken away by the government or CPS or some shit. A bitch was in a club. She said celebrating because they took my kids. Now I can party like every weekend.
Bro, stay away from the fucking black woman.
That's right.
Stay away from the Puerto Rican bitch.
That's right.
All right. Fucking just run. You see him, fucking run, man. All right. Go to the fucking white woman. I don't give a fucking Asian bitch, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just stay away from them, man. Our women are fucked up in the head. Let them be out here lonely, man. Okay? They're one. Whoa, a minute. Why are you with the white woman? Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here, man. I mean, why? Why not?
Exactly. Why not? Let's start there.
Come on, man. Look at the perfect example. It's just feminine, skinny, quiet, beautiful. And then you run on one of them and they're fucking just a goddamn fucking hyena, bro.
Yeah.
Calling you bro.
Nigga. One of the
They're
guys.
calling you a nigga.
Yeah, the bitch call you a nigga, man.
Like, yeah, I really want to be around that. I'm gonna finish this off. This is the young. I'm gonna keep reading. It says the young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. Even these dudes too, man. It's not just the women, but you got all men that love fucking these women, and just leaving just the whole situation. Oh, you're pregnant. You just don't want to be a little wrong. Fucking, but that's on the. Hey, that's curses though, man. These are all curses from the Lord. Let's keep reading, and it says. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of sin of Sodom. And mind you, Sodom was completely destroyed, man. It turned to a wasteland. So it's going to be worse for them in the days to come.
Right.
You're going to have to deal with the four sword judgments and then whatever's written in the scriptures, right? Plus the missiles. So your punishment is going to be greater than Sodom and Gomorrah. And it says, that was overthrown as in a moment, and no hands stayed on him. All right, but that's what's coming to the majority of our people. And look, there's you like to always say, there's more women than men, right? So there's going to be more women that are going to die, man. And they deserve it, man. Our women, gone. Man, they put so much hell on us. It's unfucking real. The shit that they've done to us as a nation.
So who's with the scam devil, man? That's it right there. You know, in the beginning, Genesis, she was beguiled by the serpent. Look, right now today, I'm telling you that. She's being tricked by that fucking serpent right now, believing on every word he says. What comes out of her mouth, I don't need a man. Who the fuck did you? You're fucking everything, bitch. You think you did it? You didn't do it. I got one for you. It's Job 39 and 13. Read, thou gavest thou the godly wings unto the peacock, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the warm, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them.
Yeah.
She is hardened.
I was gonna say this is describing ostriches, right?
Yep.
What they
Yep.
do with their young, with their eggs, and in the scriptures that we just read in the Lamentation describe our women as ostriches.
Yep.
All right. They don't pay attention to the children. They'll crush them. They'll let the wild, eat them up. Come on, keep reading.
Yeah, God. Verse 16, she is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. And the brother's just going into the fact that they celebrate right now that the government's coming in and taking their kids. And this is a mom. This is the loving mom. Bullshit. This is a fucking beast.
It's crazy.
Reasoned by the fucking white man, so-called self-proclaimed white man, he saw evil. The fucking devil the Bible talks about. He gonna pay for this shit though. You did this shit. The Lord tell the devil for your part in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, he goes into the fact that all of them got their punishment, but the end, this fucking guy is gonna be off the planet. Shit.
I was gonna mention because you mentioned the whole situation with these women celebrating how their kids are getting taken. Bro, what's so wild is they don't even know what's happening to those kids, because the majority of children that are in these different foster homes, with these foster parents, get sexually abused. Okay, you had the one I'll mention two situations. You had this two they were sodomites, right? These two men, they adopted these children, and basically they took these children and used them as prostitutes. They had a whole prostitute ring with these, it was two of them, right? With those two children. And mind you, they were little kids. They were like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Then you had this this Edomite couple that adopted like 4 or 5 black kids, and they literally had them as slaves, man. In, what was it, West Virginia? They had them as fucking slaves. They were locked up. You know, this is what's going on. So while they're celebrating, oh yeah, the government took my children, they give them to whoever, and this is what's happening. Then, like I said, even in the foster homes, a lot of these employees are sexually abusing them, or you'll have this a lot. It's like jail, bro. You'll have these, like let's say a 13, 14-year-old boy. He's sexually assaulting and raping like the 8, 9-year-old because he's young, weak. This is what's fucking going on, man. This is what's fucking happening.
Continue.
And you guys are happy about this shit? You bitches are proud of this? This is a fucking disgrace. A fucking disgrace, man. And this is why nobody takes you serious. But then you get mad when people have black fatigue. Get the fuck out of here, man. But then they'll call each other kings and queens. Get the fuck out of here, man. You act like the fucking scum of the fucking earth, man.
Worst of the worst.
And see, we're the prophets and we're to call this shit out, man.
That's right.
This is what we do.
And whether you like it or not, you're gonna hear the truth. Right? You're gonna know a prophet was among you. That's right.
You got more to that, no?
Yeah, a little bit more. Verse 16 again reads, she is hardened. The so-called black woman is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. All right? This is the so-called black woman leaving her children constantly. The glory of the black woman is her fucking hair. All right, you can go into the black neighborhood and stick and just go in the house, breaking houses and come up. And you can come up big time because that fucking hair. That's all you gotta do is take the hair out the house. Trump finna cut their hair. Trump is fucking finna cut their fucking hair off right now with them tarps. And guess what? You gonna have black women, so-called black women crawling fucking homes for money, food, and hair.
There was an article that came out.
Oh my God, she ran away.
She's a TikToker, right? And she does, natural hair, they call it that shit, right? She's been saying that, she's making money on it. The more kids you get, all this revenue, right? She's saying that more and more so-called black women, they're doing videos because they can't afford the weed, they can't afford the wigs anymore. So they're down there, we should go natural. So this is what forces you to go natural. This is what it takes for them to go natural. They're fucking out of mind, man. This shit is fucking crazy. This is why the Lord's just gotta end this shit. Well, we're living in the fucking twilight zone, bro. We're living in Black Mirror, literally. Who wants to fucking live in this? Just a freak show, man.
Loud and obnoxious and everything else, man. But this last one, verse 17 reads, because the Most High God has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding. She don't have no wisdom or understanding, but she's supposed to be leading the family. And this is what this fucking devil did, this kick that so-called black man out of the house, man. Because he knew it was going to fall apart. He cut the head off, and he cut the head off, and the body falls, man.
I'll keep bringing out these statistics because God is so kind of white, the biggest number of our people.
Yep.
And it says, this is from the small passage, the effects of abortion in the so-called black community. It says more than 16 million so-called black babies have died by abortion since 1973.
So the worst place for a black man to be is inside the belly of a fucking black woman. That's the worst place to be because read that again, up through stats again.
This is from Congress.gov. It says the effects of abortion on the so-called black community, which are Israelites. It says more than 16 million so-called black babies have died by abortion since 1973.
She's going to kill the black. She's been, just like the brother said, she's one of the worstest murderers on the fucking planet.
I saw this clip. That's why I said, hey, the internet is putting you motherfuckers on blast. Keep real quick, your own Tony Show, can end it, all right? Bro, there was another one. This bitch, there was like, you know, 2 black bitches, right? Two fucking just scallywags, man. Alright? Fucking nasty, cool, yeah, fucking black girls, man. Alright? All fucking happy drinking down moody because the one friend is about to get an abortion. Like literally celebrating it, drinking, hey, twerking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You're happy that you're about to get an abortion? You're a fucking bug out, man. And those things really, when you go into the effects of abortions, they increase your cancer rate. They increase your let's say if you want a baby later, right? It actually hurts you. You know what I'm saying? What's the word?
Decreases your.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
Decreases your
Ability.
reproductive, situation.
Yeah.
All right, it gives you depression,
Yeah.
all sorts of things, man. But they promote it. They say it's a good thing.
I think they say after 3
Your body
abortions.
is like
No, I think they say after 3 abortions, you can forget, you can hang it up. You know, you're basically in danger of yourself.
your body, your rights. Fucking madness, man.
There was another video. It was, I believe she was like 13 or something. She was mad at her mother because she didn't take her to the abortion.
That was a skit, though. Yeah. But it's just the fact that they're making skits off this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. But I got this. This is Sirach chapter 36. I'm gonna start at 24. Main point's really 25 though. He that getteth a wife, he getteth a possession. Right? And then you women are possessions. Okay? You see? And your owner's your husband. Man that's botting you out. Okay? Because even I'll say this, it's funny. Yeah, but bro, you got married to her, like, this role, you say you got to put a ring on your finger, you got to sign some paperwork that you saw, and now you're married, you get the seal, right? But it's funny, right? This, you're clapping a bitch, right? You're not technically, I'll say this, you're not, in the eyes of the government, right, technically married. You're all kicking it at, your crib, right? And all of a sudden you start hearing someone banging on the door. You hear glass shatter, windows getting shattered. Isn't that bitch gonna run to you for protection?
That's all it is.
Immediately. But I really can ask any of these people right now. We ask a young couple here, old couple. We ask them, look, if somebody started breaking into your house, who's gonna get up and defend the house? Everybody's gonna point at the man. All right? You're a possession, man. Simple as that.
Because the man is supposed to do what? Conform to the order, man. The Lord has put out order out here. That the scriptures, somebody brought me one of my comment boards talking about the order. I mean, talking not the order, but saying that we're supposed to worship one another, honor one another, love one another. But no,
They try to pull out that
Ephesians 5, Ephesians 5, 2021 on down, right? But the order says what? The man's supposed to love his wife as as Mashiach loved the church. Yeah. All right. So, what did he do? What did Mashiach do for the church? He laid his life down. And what are you bitches supposed to do? You're supposed to just submit, not lay your life down, but you're supposed to submit to your man.
Well, you're supposed to
do
do
do that.
You're supposed to do this. A help like unto himself, a pillow of rest.
Boom.
I mean, you can't get no rest with these bitches. No. You're dealing with the scorpion. You're dealing with a dragon. That's what you're dealing with. Shit, come on, man. Yeah. Oh, they have like videos on it. You'll be at police, and they want to take it from you. Like the shit, they had that scene from The Sopranos. He was just sitting in his pool, just chilling, bro. She's washing dishes, just looking at him. Mad as hell that he's just relaxing in his pool. Mad as fuck. And she goes up to him, asking him to do some bullshit. And he looked at her like, right now? He literally said it. He's like, right now? You really even scared right now? That bitch was a demon, man. As I rewatched that Sopranos, man, Carmela was one of the worst, man. That bitch was all about herself and she was just mad, angry. Because really, these women want to have a set of balls, man. They want to have a power. They got, what do they call it? Dick envy. Penis envy. Okay? You see? But I got a little more. Let me read this last verse. Verse 25. Where no hedges, they're the possession is spoiled, and the man is the hedge. If you women don't got a hedge, you're gonna be spoiled, and it's coming. And it says, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. And that's just a man that doesn't, obviously have a woman. And you see, a man that doesn't have any type of woman in his life, hey, there's something missing. Because really, the scriptures talk about it. Pretty much, a man's supposed to find a wife. They're supposed to live with each other, and then he's supposed to leave his household. That's a commandment from the Lord. To be what? Fruitful and multiplied. You see? But everything's all messed up because, one, this is a little fruitful first. But hey, you gotta think, Daddy Eve for all this.
The Lord says, it tells me the scriptures to hate some jealousy of a woman, man.
How could you multiply? You gonna multiply when these bitches are killing things?
Man, Jake is up.
That's so hypocritical too, because when Jake get killed, we already got these black men before they babies at the Clinton. As soon as the Jake get killed on the street by a cop underneath it, the first ones out that prison.
Yeah.
The real fellas were the first ones to kill Jake. In the womb.
And it's a stat that Esau came number, only the Lord knows how many fucking niggas that got killed over this bitch commitment, over this bitch. I'ma call my brother.
That's what they did. I was watching the series. They kind of like the first one.
My speech was awesome, bro.
All right, get off.
I was still at UR 2 days ago.
That's why if you look at Esther, man, it talked about that. You had that. I forgot what slipped my mind right now. Whoever it was, for some reason, slipped my mind. Your brother can look it up real quick. But he had his wife disrespect him, and his conscience was like, look, bro, you gotta check that because look, if this woman does it to the king, all these other women are gonna follow after, man. You see? That's why, look, man, these women they gotta get in order, man. This shit is out of control. Fuck Beyonce. Bringing out all the freaks and creeps, man.
When I looked and seen the females with the hats on, the Beyonce concert, right? I told in my mind, I said, the fucking the last, yeah, the one.
You gotta mention it's like because it's not the white woman, right? It's not an Asian woman that's funny. It's always the fucking black bitch, just ugly. These them fucking black ghouls, man. Them fucking golems. All right, it's ugly, big back Bettys, man. All right, acting the goddamn fool. Big Shirley. That's who's fighting, man. Not no nice, petite, beautiful white woman. Sweet. It's always some fucking black dude. It's a lot, yeah.
No, it is. You're right. It is.
Oh my God.
On the planet, man. Shit. It's crazy, man. But they I think that one of the first ones, one of the first concerts, they were humbug out there, man. They snatching off these little wigs and shit, throwing each other on the floor and all this and shit, man. The black women just, they're jealous and envious over everybody, over their own kind of woman. And then they want to take it out on the man. And then they want to take it out on the children too. I mean, it's just nonsense. She has no fucking understanding. She shouldn't be in charge of fucking shit.
It's Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. You see that? Everything. At the end of the day, a woman should do what? Follow her man. Once she do that, follow her man, he gets everything in order. Hey, first and foremost, a man that serves God by shop. Ultimately, I got elect, so they teach you to serve the Lord and get everything in order. But what? The foolish woman, she gonna destroy her house. She gonna leave her man. She gonna, weaponize the kids because she don't want to take care of
And
them.
what's so fucking like wild is then, you know, plucking their own house down actually hurts them. That's how fucking stupid you bitches are, man. You do things to hurt your man, your children, whatever, and it hurts you at the end of the day.
Worse.
You're a fucking idiot. That's why you don't need, okay, any type of power. All right. Because you get power and then you abuse it and look at the results of
I
it.
just said that. 'Cause
Okay.
he was like, excuse me.
Get some power and you just go buy something. I like proper
Hey, but look at this shit, man. Because, you know, this feminism bullshit started roughly in the 60s, right? It was beforehand, but it really hit in the 60s, right? Look at the so-called black and Hispanic families, you know, pre-1970s to now. Just look at it. They show, we had, you know, nice, you know, suits on. When the women had dresses on, their hair done. You know, a man had his, you know, him and his wife, they had 10 children. You know? Cause
And they made it.
Yeah, they made it.
One person, the man only worked. The woman didn't work.
You know, and I'll say, you know, because that's due to like inflation and all that bullshit, you know, that Eve's made up. But, well, I'm just trying to make a point that the family structure was there. You know,
Enjoy your ice cream.
hey, the woman,
Have a good day.
or it's like the man, and the wife had their daughters marry, you know, maybe one of his friends. You know, so they knew that he was taken care of, or she was taken care of properly. Okay? There's no sodomites around like that. No soft and feminine men. Now look at this shit. Damn, every fucking, what do you call them, Gen Zs? Gen Alpha is the new one that's coming up. Whatever the hell this shit is. All right? And damn, they're all of them are sodomites.
Gen fire.
Exactly, beautiful.
Gen fire.
You know?
Stop.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is weird as fuck nowadays, man. They're all soft. All these bitches are masculine. They want to fight. They want to get fucked by every dude, every bitch. Raw. Because that's another thing, too. All of a sudden, everyone's fucking bisexual.
Yeah.
If they're not bisexual, then they're into couplism. That's a huge thing that's happening now. Couplism, man. Hey, just come over, Steve. Come over, John. Bang my wife, please. I'm gonna sit in the corner and beat off. And record it. Fuck it, I'm gonna post it on Pornhub. Shit, wait. Hey, then he'll get a fucking million views. Next thing you know, there are millions, bro.
Edomite has said that to Mercy. Edomite said some crazy shit like that to Mercy a couple years ago. I was out with him and shit. He said, man, look. He said, if I ever die, fuck my wife. He said, you type of guy like fuck my wife.
This shit's fucking
Some shit
wicked,
like that. He
man.
said, you type of guy like fuck my wife. Some shit like that. If I ever die, fuck my wife.
This is what's going on, man. This is what's going on. Alright? Like I said, fucking faggotry, cuckism, fucking biasm, whatever. I don't even know. I'm just making it real. Just at the end of the day, freakism. Huh?
Definition of like lifestyle growth. Like, once you get in, like you just completely forget that it was like ever a big deal to get in.
Oh, me, that's sorry. I was supposed to say.
It's definitely got to be taken out of power. That's why he says,
Who the fuck are those guys? Who the fuck are those guys? That's how I feel. Hey man, it's funny, bro. It's like, you know, we're out here like in everything. You know what I'm saying? We're out constantly preaching, doing videos. And it's like all of a sudden one kills another. Like, what? Who did you come up with?
What chain of command you come up with?
Yeah, the chain of command that you came up with, man. You came up with something.
I'm gonna say add war to Israelites. Add war.
But now that, you know, I gotta bring that out because like you got a lot of guys out here that, you know, that pop up, start preaching, and they don't really know what they're involved in. They don't understand like structure, order. And it's funny, it's always young. You ever notice they're always in their 20s, maybe like early 30s? That's like, bro, fall in line, man.
Again, it goes back to the black woman. These young niggas was raised by their mamas, man. Their mothers don't want no fucking order, no direction, no authority or anything like that. And this is why you got some young niggas like that, man. They're raised by their fucking black woman, man. She don't want no fucking order or structure in her life. She is the structure.
Yeah, okay. And the business calls themselves elders already. Like,
Fucking 4 or 5 years in the truth. Like, what? Bro, seriously. But read your scripture. Shit's bad.
Yeah, I got one for you right here, since you brought that up. 1 Samuel 16:4 reads, and Samuel did that which the Lord Yahweh spake. 1 Samuel 16:4 reads, and Samuel did that which the Lord Yahweh spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, cometh thou peaceably, right? And, hey man, we don't come peaceably, man, all right? The Most High God sent his only begotten son. He was an austere man, man. He was rough, rigid, and what is rough, rigid? Three words to make that up. Okay. But rough and rigid. That's what an austere man is. You're not gonna like the words that come out of our mouth. Just like the elders back in the day, when the prophet showed up, all right, they said, "Do you cometh thou peaceably?" Right? And this is what you should be saying right now. The Lord puts his fear
This is the good news.
You got, these young college cats, they always want to talk. People like hearing their own voice. They just say they want to be, they're going to love it. See, everything is like a control. They want to monitor. Real quick, 2 Chronicles 36, man. All right? Everything's a fucking joke, all right? Until there's bloodshed in the fucking streets, right? Okay? Because that's what's coming. When there's they're going to do these things because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's what's coming. When you people can't get your fucking men off the bed, bro. You don't have the cell phone anymore. TikTok is on, you're going to start losing it. Then you can't get your food, water, meds, squares, vapes, heroin, fucking crack, all this shit. You people are going to lose your fucking minds and you're just going to start killing each other. Oh yeah, they're playing. But this is the, I don't know why that fucking punk pissed me off, bro. It was a fucking joke until she. See, it's funny because like no one was laughing when they shut down everything, for the CV19. Everyone was all scared.
Oh, I can do that. I'm right.
This is too close.
Right.
Yeah.
6 feet. You mask or?
No, I'm not on
Oh no, sir. You know what I'm saying?
it'd be so cool that you got
I really want to hear it.
Oh yeah.
I've heard about that.
But point being though is everyone was freaking out. But see, it's gonna happen on a worse scale because your natural resources are gonna be stripped of. Well, what are you gonna do when there's no running water? What are you gonna do when there's no electricity, no gas? You know what I'm saying? No food, no, like I said, meds. You people are gonna be through. Let's see you start making jokes, when this shit really starts going down. Fucking punks, bro. 36 and 16. Sorry.
This book, 2 Chronicles 36 and 15, and Yahweh of their father sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
Exactly, and we're out here because the Lord has compassion on the people. We're out here to tell you repent, keeping the heavens at hand. Get yourself together, please. Or if not, you're going to be destroyed. Simple as that. Keep reading.
It says, verse 16, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words.
They mocked the messengers of Yahweh. Right? Like that punk, right? Like it was just a little whatever he did, I forgot what it was. Exactly what he said. It was a little scoff. But he said, this is the good news, blah, blah, blah. All right, hey, it's going to be, this shit's going to be real funny, man, when you can't eat, man. All right? We're talking, what I can't stand about these people, because they're so prideful. It's like, bro, do you see what's going on in the world? This ain't fucking 2012, man. You know what I'm saying? Where this was a far off, so to speak. This is 2025 when this shit is in your face, man. You got people in the world fucking panicking, man. Like, damn, there's, well, Tom. You got people in the world panicking because, you know, the shipments, as we were talking about, aren't there. All right? Inflation. You know, what else, man? The WW3.
Okay, that's the spirit of the Lord. They put it behind the camera. But what was your question?
So like, I was wondering like, came outside like, you know, because I know I'm a big.
I saw him talking about it yesterday. Why?
Elijah.
No, not me.
Matter of fact, give me 2 seconds. I'm about to call you soon as I get in the car.
I'm not so sure about came outside. Like when you.
And I asked him at the book, first of all, that stuff is not the 99 things because we don't have 100% proof. Whoever's anybody in the past is today. That's why the scriptures also say, mind not in this genealogy. You see them just say, well, I think such and such is you know, such and such is not going to be incarnated. Oh, I think this guy is this guy. What's the edification? The scripture says, let all things be done and edified. Now, through the Spirit, we can see certain similarities, you know, like it started off with Abba Biblis. Well, around almost 70 years ago or so, which is completion, and he separated from the Bible group, the Bible defender group, whatever, and they were only believing, the Torah only, Old Testament only Israelites, commandments people. I knew it's in my spirit that it was going to come. Then the Lord told them, like, look, bro, this ain't it. You have to include Yahushua, where's our salvation? And when the Lord broke that down to him, he broke off from the commandment keepers, and he started the whole movement that started One West, who started hundreds of camps. Now, if you go into the scriptures and they say, hey, I'm going to bring you John the Baptist, Elijah, when he was asked, was he John the Baptist, was Elijah, he was like, no. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm just a voice crying in the wilderness. And guess what he quoted? Elijah, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't know. Because right now, Ecclesiastes says, there's no remembrance of former things. So, everything we do is operating in faith. So now what you hear the apostles saying about King Mashai is very possible that King Mashai is King David. All right? But outside of that, it'll just be off of faith, because they had faith from similarities they've seen in him, certain characteristics they've seen in the scriptures, and he was one of the founding Israelite founders, which would line up with what Daniel also said, go and stand go that way, stand in that lot at the end of the day. So we all are from the past. We all are from the book. We just don't know who it is. So it's not really wise to worry about it. Because we come out here and say, Shalom, we are the real Hebrew Israelites. All right? King David, he's back. His name was. What's that going to bring somebody into the faith? We start going into that. What's going to get people coming to the faith is humility. Hey, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, all Native Americans are the real biblical Israelites. So-called white men, Edomites, they're the devil, according to Genesis 25, Psalm and some Deuteronomy 28, you got to take it from one land to another land, slaves. That's everything we really want to do is to build for edification to keep the body growing. But it's nothing wrong with asking questions like that, because once you're a student of the faith, you will hear a lot of stories, you know. I've heard them say, a lot of people, I've heard them say such and such is Saul, such and such is Judas. And through the Spirit, I believe that they're right on a lot of them. But I can't say they're 100% because they don't say it right. They'll tell you themselves. They believe it through faith.
What scripture say that club was the second of the 16 we hardly right?
Especially in something like this.
There's certain things, I'll say this, we can't touch on it if we weren't there. Right? So how are you going to speak on it if you weren't there?
Yeah, because it is. And then all I'm doing is a parent now. And I'm not going to be a parent. So I'm going to tell you the truth. I honor the elders and what they believe and what they came from their experience. And I'll teach up to that point, and that's it. Because I don't know, like you said, I don't know. I wasn't there. I hear you say he did it. all the time. I do that too. You know what I'm saying? That made me like them. Like, damn, I do something that King Rashad did. I know the apostle, and I've taught the apostle wonderful stories. And interaction and the elders they took care of them. Right? And a lot of things like them right to King David. So if that's what, if you hear that, just know that's what it is. The spirit they're coming out of faith. Just like they said, how do you know what's the spirit? It's actually the real Hebrew.
Mark 3:19. Many are in high place, and now mysteries are revealed unto the people. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out things
Genesis,
that are
hold on
too,
a second.
No, man. This is Sirach 3:21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Right, so if you go really try to go find out certain things about the Lord, about the truth, that is really not going to gender to the basic edification of waking up our regular minded people who like to know that and we are the biblical Israelites by blood. That's where the crux of our doctrine should be. That's where the crux of our lessons should come through. Things that are going to edify and wake up.
The Lord said that if you love him, you will keep his commandments. Jesus didn't come to save us from sin. He came to save us from sin. He didn't die on the cross. He didn't die on the cross for our sin. He died on the cross for our sin. So we need to remember that. My cousins come from Israel.
But if you could turn around and park right here in between these two cars, that would be great.
Good. Good for you.
Even when the earth and the heavens pass away, my name will remain the same.
So is his name Jesus? Is his real name Jesus? The letter J is
There is
not
no
in this
other
letter.
name under heaven
The
but
letter
this
J
name.
is not a letter to 1500. That's right. The letter J is not a letter to the 1500. Keep that. Your foot when you come in the house. No. Let her call on Jesus and hope that bastard white ass bitch save her.
She got that camera touch.
Hey, Jesus ain't gonna save your ass. Jesus is a bitch.
That's right. This is
You don't know the Bible. You don't know the Lord. But you talk to and come to the men of the Lord, gonna get cussed the fuck out. We don't give no fuck. Y'all don't read. You read the Bible, you heard about the prophets. If you heard about the prophets, they did nothing but tear up and destroy all the false doctrine and all false attitudes. We don't care. You think you want to do something about it? Go do it. Go call your Esau white man. See what the fuck he gonna do. Nothing. Silly rabbit tricks up the kids. But anyways,
Foolish women is clamoring.
so what camp are you in?
Camped on the street in your house.
Israel of your house?
Angels in your house.
Angels of your house? Okay. They just finished up or earlier or about to start?
No.
It's finished? Okay. Hey, anytime you want to come to the bar station and warm, just keep fighting and keep believing and keep watching the videos.
I got another question, right? So
question. Mark chapter 3, verse 23. Be not careless. That's heavy. Because these are matters that are above us. Honestly, when you really think about it. Really, we should be focusing on salvation. Things pertaining to salvation is in Hebrews. All right, that's what we should be focused on. These things we'll find out in the kingdom. You know.
When the Lord says, "I'm gonna give you a new name," I'll find out who the hell I am in the kingdom. I don't give a damn right now, because guess what? If you did know, that might stop you in this fall. If you think, matter of fact, you think you knew, it might stop you in this fall. I heard about a particular individual, don't mention no names. He did not a very wise move and cast a pot. Not to know the Lord to send your ass off to test your faith. All right? But he did that, and to this point, to this day, he worried if he in a troop, and he's not no longer in camp. So it's like, bro, I know another brother who's in the troop. All right, I'm saying he prayed the Lord, he opened up his eyes on the spiritual side, seeing, angels and things of that nature. And the Lord did, and the Lord put it back on the spirit after all the shit that he went through and the demons he had to fight. He said, Lord, I pray you take that shit off. I'm so sorry I couldn't see this shit, because I don't want to see that shit. Because this thing's, brother, when Elijah, Elisha, all right, when his servant was like, Elisha's servant was like, hey, we couldn't camp all around about anybody come kill us. This is a storm and everything. And Elisha's like, Lord,
Would you open his eyes so he can see? And the Lord opened his eyes. He saw chariots, what they call so-called UFOs, all around. The Lord got a hidden world. He got a visible world. All right. And you think can you see the wind? No, but we see the evidence of it. So it's like you see the evidence of certain things the Lord is doing. We just know He got things that we need to pertain to. That's for salvation, for edification, for instruction, for youth, for proof. That's what we do. That's what we do.
So it says, seek not out the things that are too be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shown unto thee than men understand. And bro, you know you're an Israelite, you know the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? You know more than most men out here. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful and thankful that the Lord opened your mind to that. All like the little stuff, like I said, it's not really necessary. You gotta focus on salvation right now. That's the main goal. Because it's coming. That means shit. It's like basically the quiet before the storm right now. You know, this shit's here.
And just go back, elders, they talked back in the late 1900s that 2000 was going to be done. We hardly do just right with certain things that are high. We don't know the day the Lord's going to come. We don't know the hour. We don't know who's going. And it's really not. I mean, it's okay to wonder and pontificate. That's part of it. Can help it. But what you really want to focus on is teaching, learning, the gospel, the doctrine that's clearly set. That we can actually do. What's the next one?
About the tassels, right? So, yeah, the fringes. So, I understand what y'all say about it. But a question that popped up in my mind recently is, what would you guys say when the woman with the issue in her flesh, when she grabbed Yahushua's tassel, and in the Hebrew it's supposed to be a Z? Yeah.
ZT, that's
or
I think it's I'll get the technical. I'll have to pull it up. I forgot. But the whole thing is the woman touching was her faith. Her faith. As you see, like she's touching the back of her arm like that. She's wearing
the son's still out with a photographer. Oh, he's right here. You ready, Izzy? You ready, Izzy?
Just to get
hurry up, Cinderella.
No, that's a good example. That's the spirit.
So it was her faith. It was not. I don't believe it was really touching the tassel. I mean, it might have some significance to you.
Knowledge.
That's good. That's the way the fringes are.
Now.
So and fringe, tassel, lock, and it's supposed to remind us of the lost commandments. And so forth. So it was her faith when she did that, believing that He can heal her, is why she touched him with that garment. And VT, that's the Yiddish way of saying it. At the same time, we don't wear them all the time because we're in Babylon. It's in our homeland. It was in Israel. Shit, my drawers might have some tassels in it. I might be teasing right now. My socks might have some motherfucking fabric. I seen somebody have fringes on their boots, bro.
Yeah, so, like some cowboy.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, I don't want to hate on nobody because technically it's not breaking the law.
Right, yeah.
But the thing the Lord says, be harmless. He said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. No, right now, I had to tuck my garment off just to come walk down here because I was just trying to be wise, like, Jezebel, you have to wrap it up. But if I have, would it be wise for me to have my garment and go to work to corporate America? But like, yes, sir, Mr. J.P. Morgan Chase. I believe that the quarterlies, people looking at the garments and wait a minute, were them niggas on the block last week that's cussing their ass out? It's not just like the left. The scripture says, don't let your left hand know what the right hand is. All right, and so the spirit, we try to be on point as best as possible, and be low key. Why you think Superman didn't go around as Superman all the time? Because he didn't want to bust up his incognito.
Bruce Wayne.
You know what I'm saying? All the Superman. But man, now let's go into the scriptures. And how many times did the angel say, somebody said, hey, what's your name, angel? He said, why you want to know my name? That's not what we're here for. Now go and say such and such and such. Then sometimes the angel said, hey, I'm Raphael. I'm the one who brings the prayers before the sins of those who heard all yours. I'm making sure all the wicked. Let's go. So it's really the Spirit of the Lord, you know? Yeah. We're not meant to know everything. Matter of fact, as he Paul said, he said, it's mean things I saw in the third heaven that's not lawful for me to break down. In Revelation. Yeah, he said don't write. He said don't write that. And in Revelation, in certain things done, he said don't write that down. Don't say that. Don't write it down. So there's a mystery and a dependency of faith that's needed to be in this truth, right? And really focus on what's important. What's the fact? Like even what you said about the woman touching the garment. You know, it could be some. I can hear Pastor around right now. Keep it 180. That's where a lot of people get fucked up. They try to find another layer, some super spectacular, another, point, and then do some new ultimate breakdown that the Lord gave me a new revelation, and to get your pride come. Man, it's hot, man. The Lord told me something years ago, because he know I'm an actor, I have memory, and I'm a detail-oriented person. He told me about outlook to these experiences. He said, keep yourself out. He gave me to a dream. In the dream, I got on the bus, you know what I'm saying? Yahushua was on the bus. I was like, Yahushua, he was like, no. I'm like, no. He was, you trying to get a no. You know what I'm saying? He said, no. And he started cussing me out. So maybe go out here, you can work, keep it simple. Keep it simple. He repeated, keep it simple. So what? We come out here in the highways and let the yay be yay, let the nay be yay. We say, the Lord is saying, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. Oh, you don't know, let me show you this. Oh, you know the history, let me show you the proof. You need to see the artifact, it's the artifact. And we show it, we prove all things and hold fast that which is good. Then that removes our ego, our flesh out the way. And then let's the Spirit work with whoever the Lord is planting the seeds and watering the seeds that's in whoever's fertile mind. The Lord sends out. And if they can't get it, and they chatter, don't know what the fuck is happening, or they walk by and they ignore us, or they come and stomp us or whatever, that's fine. We've been there, done that. We might ignore you, say, all right, have a nice day. That's what the brother said. I'm like, no. It's like, we'll fuck you up in your Jeep. Where the fucking letter J is? Stupid. I mean, that's so simple. If there was no such thing as a letter J in the 1500s, how the hell you calling on a name now that got a letter J and say it's something important to the Heavenly Father's name, which is most important of all? That's the only way to be saved is by knowing the name of the Lord. Right. And if you're sitting there calling on sweet white Jesus, cheese and rice, you want some of this soul, man? No, I'm going. I'm expecting that boat to come over there. I'm expecting that fog to come down. I'm expecting some more sort of to happen on that motherfucker. All right, excuse me. No problem, man. No problem, love. All right. You have any other questions? I know. I'm about to be wrapping up. We go back. So, any other questions?
Is there anybody I could get in contact?
Absolutely.
He already got
he told me they were GTs. And I told him, this is Taziyah.
But what I meant is like when the lady touched Yahushua's garment, was it like a garment like y'all weren't, or like a normal garment?
No, all Israelites at that time of practicing Israelites, they had a certain position. They were wearing Hebrew garments with their fringes. So when she touched the hem of his garment, she touched the hem of his garment. You know what I'm saying? See, now the funny thing is, I never thought about any actual deeper symbolism, but I think it is reflect she was repentant, she believed, she had faith, all the things that's inside the law, and then if her mind reconciled, man, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, if I can just touch one of them tassels, man, and she had that deep under, I don't know. But the bottom line is, she had faith, she touched it, she was healed. You know, and that's what we know that for sure. That's what we maintain.
This message me. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, my auntie. Oh, yes, we came out. Thank you.
Me and her hooked you up. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can wrap it up.
Put all in that box. I said, when I told your mom, I said,
All right, well, that, hopefully it was edifying one. We'll give all praises out and glory to. Also, couple honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and the Bible Ball. Shalom.